Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of Astro Gravitational Report. Hopefully, you are okay. You are good. You did your things. You did your thinking process, the base of the energies, and hopefully, you understand things more about yourself, but also for your purpose in a soul journey. What are we going to be dealing today? As the moon is going to be moving out of Sag, we're going to be getting to work. We're going to get rolling the sleeves and we're going to go get to work. But what is the work? The work is going to be mostly if you're Capricorn or you're a person, workaholic, or you are going for a deadline, okay? When things doesn't go work, what do? You either scrap everything, you start from point zero, or you're beginning to learn and understand what is the things that they don't work, right? So that's what's going to happen with the moon. The moon is going to be entering Capricorn. We are going to have this square towards Saturn into Neptune, and later on we're going to have oppositions towards Jupiter. So the growth, the holdup, the wrong ideas, the wrong understandings, because Neptune is going retrograde, his Candace is back. We're seeing it where we have to grow, right? So with those energies in there, it's gonna be involving what? Me, home, and I mean family, and work, right? What are we doing it for work? What are we doing it up here, right? What are we doing on Earth? Why I'm here? A lot of you is going to be asking this question yourself, but you're going to find the divine answers because at the same time, the moon, it is within divine energies. They are with who? With Venus and Uranus. A lot of these energies, we're going to be feeling it, and particularly ours, particularly talking about 10 p.m., we're going to be feeling it this. And another thing that in a 10 days from now, okay, we're going to be having a Saturn and a Mercury retrograde. So be mindful about those energies these days, what you're going to be dealing with, because later on you have to be what? Going back and revise what you were thinking, what you were saying, what you were promised, and so on and so on. So without further ado, let's get ourselves going within the stars. What is it going on in the stars? What is the gravity? What is the pull? And what we are going to do. All right, 7 o'clock in the morning. We've seen that ascendant is at Leo, close to Mercury. That's what we are going to be revising, that Mercury retrograde in there, that it's upcoming to. We're seeing that the moon is about to exiting Sag. Those expressions is like, I want to do this the divine way, the beautiful way, and so on and so on. And we are preparing the one thing is the personal growth with this full moon. Because during the full moon, the moon, it's not going to have a negative aspect with anybody else except the sun. Except that oppositions with the sun. The moon and the sun, they're personal planets. So we are going to have some personal. There is not going to be any other planets that's going to be affecting that full moon. And this is going to be really intense. Are you going to be working it out, the family stuff? You're going to be working your own stuff. Are you preparing the things for making it home? Are you at home? So a lot of those energies, it's going to be really coming up towards us tomorrow. But today we are focusing on what? Removing limitations, removing the lack of growth, and going and seeking what? Seeking the understanding of how the things works in us within the energies. So with that energies in the morning, we are going to have very, very beautiful times, particularly talking about 9 o'clock in there. At 10 o'clock, we're going to have some Mars that is going to come into the ascendant. It's going to give in a boost us the powers of this masculine honor. And let's get it done. Let's get these things done. I want to see this. But we're going to have some also at 10 o'clock. The midheaven is going to be with Venus. Very beautiful yacht from the moon and the true Lilith. It is about finding the true love, the meaning of love within yourself. in there, even though that Venus in Gemini, it's still within the duality in there. She is trining Pluto. Okay, so you're gonna feel the vibes within the air, but the question is, are you gonna be taking them up? This is gonna be creating some situation for some who has not resolved their love issues from within, and that's gonna be affecting at 11 o'clock, which is 11 o'clock is gonna be T-squaring the knots. It's going to be reminding about unfinished business, but at the same time, it's going to be squaring what Mars. So that energy is going to be affecting us more and more, and we're going to be seeing it at 12 o'clock, which is going to be at noon. We're going to see these intense energies. They are creating with the oppositions with Jupiter and the squaring with Saturn and Neptune. How are we seeing this though? Here is the chart for you guys. That's what it look like. So when I'm talking to you, the moon, it is squaring the ascendant and it's squaring the Neptune and Saturn that right in here, but she is opposing Jupiter, and that this squaring right here is affecting everything, right? What I don't see a balance. That's mean I don't have a balance within myself, which is lead to imbalance in the family and the things that I am going to do, because the moon it's entering Capricorn. Some other people are going to have a rough time if particularly you are working for any of the public service in there. So be mindful about it. If you're working in the public service, there may be some challenges for you. That energy is gonna affecting some of the stuff, but right after that at 1 o'clock, the energy all of a sudden is gonna be just calm down. It's gonna be some more towards what I'm gonna be seeing it to authorize. Okay, I learn things, I know things, and so on, but I need to make up my own mind, right? I need to make it up my own mind. That is gonna be some good energy, good inner work. It is going to be preparing us for later on at 2 o'clock that the midheaven, that it's beginning of Leo is going to be opposing Pluto and T-squaring Chiron, and heel wounds is going to come out. But we're going to have a lot of divine energies that it's going to come in and help us out. What is that helping out? The inner work that we are going to do within us. Okay, that inner work, all those green lights, it shows up where the flow will be, and that we need to resolve this growth, because that is the solutions of this yacht up here. We have another yacht that it's pointing out towards the truth Lilith, which is going to be coming in with Saturn and Neptune towards the true Lilith. We have another yacht to the min Lilith from Uranus. So there is a lot of going on up here, and we have the yacht that it comes in from Lilith towards the moon. So everything is going to be about feelings. How do you feel about it? What do you feel about it? Where is the feelings are telling you to go, right? And what is you need to do? Because you don't want to be restricted. You don't want to have those crappy visions. You want what? Something solid. Something you can grab, you can touch, you can have, you can possess, but you can also what? Progress. Okay, you want to progress forward, and that's what a Capricorn is. And if the Capricorn doesn't progress, God bless your soul, you're going to be put to work. And if somebody knows how to put you to work, that is going to be a Capricorn, not Leo. Capricorn, okay? Leo can be just and all this fire and volcanoes. Capricorn is like, you know what? We gotta go get down to work. Gotta getting into this, because this is how we are providing for our family. Boom. That is it. Getting it done, and that's how it goes. Probably some of you are Capricorns who have for these positions that you are in charge in some way. You know what I'm talking about. All right, 3 o'clock, a very powerful truth is going to comes out. Finally, you're getting into the bottom of things. Maybe things were not the way you think you designed it. Things was not the way you projected it, you expecting it, or you have a lot of illusions within you. So with those energies, yes, there's going to be some challenges within yourself, because the truth is going to make you free, but it's going to be what? making you mad. So that is going to be the energies of the ascendant. It's going to be with the true Lilith in there. Very powerful yacht from Neptune, Saturn, and Venus and Uranus towards to it. So it's about the truth, because if you don't know the true meaning, the true problems, the true situations from within yourself, guess what? You're not going to be able to take the true actions, which is you need to authorize it, right? They have to be processed by your mind and by your ego. You're going to be feeling good about that. So you're going to be learning to go back into what? The drawing board. You're going to be learning how to make this energies to comes in to grow within you. It's going to starting at 4 o'clock. Energies at 5 o'clock is, of course, like when you work on a project, it's going to be like, you know what, screw all this, and then you start it again, right? So be patient within yourself, because those energies asking you what? To completions. You need to have some kind of like a completion within yourself. You need to feel complete. About 7 p.m. we're gonna have a lot of help is gonna come in. The love is gonna come in within. We are gonna see this within ourselves. Very beautiful. It's gonna be incredible energy from Venus and towards the moon. I'm talking about this right here. This is going to be an incredible, powerful energy, because this is going to be the Earth, this is Uranus, and here is Venus, right? We be getting in this towards our emotions. But if we are acting of lack of the growth, we are self-suppression ourselves, self-guilt tripping, we are kind of like having a projections of what you should have done, but it's not done, and we're just sticking around all this T-square, guess what? The job is gonna get done, because you are getting what? Frustrated, right? So nobody wants to be working with you when you are frustrated. Do you like to work with frustrated people who cannot do the job and they just going around like a chicken with the head cut off? No, you don't. And that's how Capricorn will think about it. That's how these energies of the moon it's going to be. There's going to be some of these challenges at 8 o'clock is the moon. It's going to be rising at the horizon. We are going to see that particular energy. But thinking about yourself, what you are afraid of, what job you cannot do on your own, what is your this energies that it's gonna comes into tells you you cannot do this and that and so on, and where is the truth lie within you. Okay, this is a midheaven, this is a between the ninth and the 10th house begins, and we are seeing that energy is right there where the true Lilith is, while the mean Lilith is right here. This is true Lilith, right? So this is it about don't like yourself, okay? Because all the job that you're going to do is Saturn. Saturn that's going to teach you. He's slowing down. Things are slowing down. Jupiter is oppositions. I cannot grow. Oh my God, what should I do? But the work has to be done, right? You gotta put more love into it. Open up your heart, open up for communications, open up for socializing. Be a good to your own self first, so you can know how it feels when you put good towards others. Okay? From personal, you go into interpersonal with others, with exchanging in there. That's a Gemini. Otherwise, if you are taking from interpersonal to personal within you, and you go to your ego is bruised and tripped, and there within yourself, as every Gemini is, in there taking things personally, or you are kind of like a switching to the dark side, and God bless your soul, right? Okay. All right. So my advice to you guys is just take it easy, take the things a little bit more, but understanding that 10 o'clock we are going to have this beautiful Pluto rising and ascendant with pointing with the inner work pointing out towards Jupiter. That is one of the spirit wants you to grow, and to point out that you have to find your intuitions in order. Okay, what is your intuition is leading you? When you say, "Oh, this is not the thing," so, "Oh, that's not the thing," double check, triple check if that's not it. Not because you just feel it, because you have negative emotions towards certain things. Okay, understand why you don't have a certain negative emotions, right? So this is what Capricorn is going to be doing, this professional investigation. And you're going to see a lot of the truth is going to come out with this sort of investigations, and I'm expecting something to show up tomorrow within the news about it. All right. What are we seeing at that 12 o'clock energy? If you're still gonna be a wake up, you may gonna feel a lot of under pressure. Okay, this is gonna be the midnight for some of you who are owls and you stay up all night, and kind of like you cannot fall asleep. Why is that? You have too much in your head. Okay, so here's what we're going to see that the midheaven is with the moon and all these intense energies here with Saturn and Neptune and Jupiter is going to beginning to affecting you. So whatever was through the whole day, it's beginning really, really to get within you. Okay, some of you may be dreaming about all these situations, afraid or fear of your existence on Earth, right? What is a Capricorn? It is afraid out of it, not being the professional provider, right? Not be doing his job properly. Okay, fear, and you should have that fear within yourself because you're what? You're a leader, and that's what is. You keep going despite of the fear because you're overcoming the fear, right? Okay, so that's what it was, the astrology report. I'm going to be giving you what's going to happen in the morning and what to expect in the morning. This is going to be uh, the energy of the full moon that it's going to come in. We are going to be seeing it, those energies particularly. The moon is going to be opposing still Jupiter and the sun, but we are going to have a lot going on, right? We're going to have a lot of going on up here tomorrow. That energy, as I said, is going to be beginning here within the moon, and the moon it's going to be have no other negative aspects later on except within the sun. Okay, so what is that telling you? Just if you figure it out things today, if you put the things on the board, you write it down on the board, you are getting it in there, you are have to deal with what? Intuition and authority within the self for the work. And since the intuition is in Capricorn, the intuition can tell with solutions that you're going to need. And tomorrow you have to be what? Speaking, talking, putting, drawing, right? Making this project go, which is you. You to have a better life, you to enjoy your life here, and you to what? Do your inner work that you came here for. So your soul can be happy and you can enjoy your life. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report.